Here's a wonderful story about autism featuring a character you may be familiar with. It's going to help us learn and understand more about how we can nurture the relationships we have with our friends with autism. It's titled Caillou Meets Sophie, a book about autism. And it's written by Kim Thompson, illustrations by Mario Allard. Caillou meets Sophie. Caillou was at the park with Rosie and Grandma. He saw a little girl playing all by herself. "I'm going to ask that girl if she wants to play with me," he told Grandma. "What a good idea," replied Grandma. "Maybe you will make a new friend today." "Hello," said Caillou. The girl didn't answer, so he spoke a little louder. "My name is Caillou," he said. "Do you want to play with me?" The girl just sat there. Caillou was confused. Did she hear him? Was she shy? Should he leave her alone? Caillou didn't know what to do. Some children were playing tag nearby. They were laughing and shouting. It looked like fun, and Caillou wondered if the girl would like to join them, but she seemed very unhappy. "What's wrong?" he asked, but she didn't answer. Instead, she got up and ran away. The girl hid under a picnic table. Caillou wondered if she needed help. Then a man walked up. "Hello," he said. "That's Sophie and I'm her dad." "Is she all right?" asked Caillou. "Yes, she just needs to calm down. This will help." He handed Sophie a little toy. "Let's give her a little space," he said to Caillou. "Why is she upset?" asked Caillou. "Sophie doesn't like loud noises," explained her dad. "She has autism, so she sometimes acts a little different from other kids. She doesn't talk very much." "She didn't talk to me," said Caillou. "She's like that with everyone, even me. And when something bothers her, she likes to sit somewhere quiet and dark." Soon Sophie came out and went back to the fountain. Caillou wanted to join her. "Can I sit with Sophie?" he asked her dad. "I promise I won't be noisy." "Oh, yes, she would like that very much," said Sophie's dad, "even if she doesn't say so." Caillou sat beside Sophie. She was looking at the fountain, so he decided to look at it too. "Wow," he whispered. The drops of water sparkled like jewels in the sunlight. Now Caillou understood why Sophie liked to watch the water falling. It was beautiful. Sophie put her hand into the water, so Caillou did too. The water was nice and cool. Then Sophie laughed. "What's so funny?" asked Caillou. Then he noticed the waves made his hand look wobbly and funny. He started to laugh too. "Hand," said Sophie, giggling. "Hand," said Caillou. Then the loud children ran past them again. Caillou saw Sophie frown. He knew she didn't like the noise they were making. "Shh," he said to the kids, but they didn't hear him. Caillou didn't want Sophie to be upset. He wondered what he could do to make her feel better. Then Caillou remembered something that would help. He picked up Sophie's little toy and gave it to her. "Here, Sophie," he said. She held it to her cheek and took a deep breath. Then she smiled. Caillou could see that she was feeling better. He was glad he could help. Soon it was time to go home. "Who's your new friend?" asked Grandma. "That's Sophie," said Caillou. "She has autism. She doesn't say very much, but she notices lots of things." Caillou waved goodbye to Sophie. She didn't wave back, but she smiled at him. That made Caillou very happy. Sophie has autism, but it doesn't prevent her from having fun like any other little boy or girl. Caillou. Oh, what a wonderful story about friendship. You know, no two people on or off the spectrum are exactly alike. And when we take the time to learn more about our precious friends, it helps nurture our relationships. Until next time, adios, amigos.